Hey guys, welcome to another video and welcome to a new office. I'm back in Sydney and we need to do some decorating around here because this room, it's gotta change. These will be put up on the wall soon. These are sound panels. And then I'm thinking maybe we can have like a nice chair here that I never sit on, but it just looks good in the background, you know? Here, maybe we have like a little table with something on it. Yes, we are in Sydney for the next few months. Welcome to the new space. Make yourselves at home. And today was a very exciting day because at 4 a.m. my time, The Sims officially went live and streamed Behind the Sims over on Twitch. Now, I'm watching it back on YouTube, so I'll be sure to link in the description down below if you guys want to watch the whole thing. But I'm just gonna kind of summarize the whole thing. It was titled Behind the Sims Project Renee, Infants, and More. And boy, oh boy, is there a lot in this Behind the Sims. So get yourselves ready, get a cup of tea, because there's a lot to talk about today. Okay, so Behind the Sims started, we were introduced to this really cool space, and we have our host here, Messia. I think that's how their name is pronounced. And you know what? I think they did such a great job hosting this. They just seemed so inclusive and friendly and lovely and energized. I actually recognized a few things in the background, such as the plumb bob cushions that I've held that I so badly wanted to take home with me. So yeah, I have real like plumb bob cushion hugging envy right now. But yeah, we were introduced to the show. We were told that this is gonna be a thing that happens somewhat regularly. So hopefully they continue this. And then we saw the Grim Reaper right here. And I believe that's Simguru Ninja. You'll actually notice in this presentation that there's a few times the Grim Reaper comes up, and it does make me wonder, does this mean that there's gonna be some kind of Grim Reaper update or pack, or all I can think about is cemeteries. Are we gonna get cemeteries one day? It might be reading too much into it, but I don't know. I love the Grim Reaper. Maybe Simguru Ninja just was like, I want to dress up as Grim Reaper, and now all of us are questioning it. Dang it, Simguru Ninja. Don't play us like that. But you never know. And we kind of got a bit of a update about what's happened in The Sims recently, kind of through the eyes of other creators. So we've got a little bit of an update on CurseForge there, where you can now get CC, some of the new hairs that were added to the game. And then we also had a little bit of a visit from Plumbella and D-Sims regarding the new kits. So that was kind of cool. And yes, I did take notes like a good schoolgirl. Yeah, the Pastel Pop kit, which was epic. I love that pack. And then we also saw a little bit about the Clutter pack as well. And there was also a little bit of free play in there as well. Maybe a bit of Sims Mobile, which I'm not really the one to go to for updates on that because I'm not actively playing them. But if you guys want to watch it back, there are a few updates with that as well. And of course, the big reaction to Infants, which a lot of us were very excited about. I believe there's also Project Renee in here, which is cool. Project Renesmee, as we like to call it. AKA the Sims 5 or the next generation of Sims. And then we're back. We kind of go back to the hostess with the mostest. I wonder if that toaster actually prints the plumb bob on the toast, because that would be really cool. But then introduced very warmly to Simguru Grant, who is actually the game director of Project Renee, which is super exciting. I've had the pleasure of meeting Grant in real life, and he's so funny. He's a funny one, and that does come through in this video as well. So yeah, basically he's just gonna talk a little bit about Project Renee, and there's quite a bit of information in there to kind of break down, and a really great way to go over it is actually jumping over to simscommunity.com and looking at their clear dot points. So let's do that.
Really social, it's really fun, and it fits perfectly before lunch on a Saturday.
I cannot deal with audio ads. I can't deal. It's too much. So basically what we found out about Project Renee is that it's still early days play testing with small groups of simmers, and that it's still years away. I believe in my notes they said long-term process, years away. So it doesn't look like we're going to be getting Project Renee anytime soon, unfortunately, but it is being currently tested. There are improvements to build and buy already, changing colors, materials, patterns, parts, sizes of furnishings. All will be able to be shared with other players. So I guess that kind of means maybe if you change the color of a coffee table, you could then share the coffee table. I don't know. They also said Project Renee will be cross-platform between PC and mobile, which, not gonna lie, that makes me a little bit nervous because that is such a difficult thing to achieve at the moment with where technology is. And they did actually say that as well, that it is quite challenging. They also wanted to emphasize that Project Renee will not be an MMO, massive multiplayer online game, I think that is. It will still have the traditional single player experience that players know and love, but will also have the option of multiplayer aspect to play with your friends. They also said players can expect regular progress updates on Project Renee as time goes on, and there will be more information on how to become a playtester for Project Renee in the future. I think just thinking about the possibility of The Sims, the game I've personally played since I was a kid, being able to be played with friends is both frightening and super exciting. So I was really glad when they emphasized that it's still going to be single player like we know and love, but this would be an addition to it, which I think is so important and such a good decision. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what that means. Like, beyond sharing things online, like our creations, playing with other players, does that mean we could build a house together? Does that mean our Sims can meet each other? I don't know. It could be anything. So I'm very, very curious to see how that turns out and excited for more updates on it. While talking about this, they did show some bits and pieces of gameplay from Project Renee and some accent color changes here, the color wheel, different furniture. The pillows get me very, very excited. So I just wish it wasn't years away. I mean, I'm so happy that as viewers see the developments of it. It's like hard to see this, like a carrot being dangled in front of you while you're on a treadmill. Wait, a carrot? Who wants to run for a carrot? A big chocolate wagon wheel. Like, I really want it, but I can't get it for years. It's almost cruel, but I rather see the progress. Then we saw a teeny tiny Bob pancakes, which I was also really happy to see and kind of made my day. Then we got a little bit of info from Sim Guru Pedro, who's the community manager for The Sims Mobile, about what they are working on at the moment. We also got some updates on The Sims Free Play as well. So if you guys are playing Free Play and mobile, then definitely check that out or head to Sims Community for those updates as well. They didn't make us wait too long through the presentation to hear more about infants, which is what I personally was really excited to see and hear about. And it has been confirmed they are a new life stage. Let's look at their little introduction video and then we're going to break it all down. All right. So cute. Look at that big stretch. Yay! It's a baby! So cute. And this looks like Create a Sim to me, and they're like sitting in that little chair. Create your little one. So cute. Little outfit. Breastfeeding. I'm really glad to see breastfeeding included. Food. Bath time. Little outfits. Biting fingers off potentially. Little parties. So gorgeous. Burps. Love the bubbles. Chaos, absolute chaos. I mean, going by what we have with toddlers currently, who knows what this is gonna be. And I love that with the eyes closing, so beautiful. And yeah, you can expect this March 14th for all players. March 14th. Where are we now? We're over a month away, but you know, I think it's gonna go quickly. And I love that everyone's like put their legacies on hold.
It's no way. I've literally stopped my current legacies gameplay for this update. Your girl here is proud to admit she is 10 generations in and will be counting on March 14th. This is also my formal submission to take time off that week, please and thank you. But seriously, what goes into creating a whole new life stage? Check out this behind the scenes look the team put together into the coming update.
So then they do go into a little bit of behind the scenes with creating infants. They talk about everything from the animation to their appearance to the audio. We love Simguru Graham. There's actually a little bit of a deli TikTok right here. So that was included. And yeah, this looks like it's Creator Sim, you know, they've got their gorgeous little hairdo. I love the animation. The more footage that we watch, the more you'll see how thoughtful the animation is and how much effort they've put into it. This is Mike, the art director, who is fantastic. And they actually show behind the scenes stuff as well, which I think is really cool. I find this really interesting, seeing how they like sketch them in different positions and animate them. You get a glimpse into maybe some of the outfits here that look like the toddler outfits, but obviously scaled to infant size. And yeah, it looks like they're going to be sitting on this little bean floaty thing and changing positions maybe. Although they did say they tried lots of different things. So what we see here may differ to the final release. Look at it, so cute. Love this. This should be our thumbnail for the video. Infants with creepy hands. Love it. This is one of my favorite things in The Sims. Then we heard from others, from Carl, the software engineer. You can see how the baby's being held and cooed at, and it's really cool. Bottle fed, breastfeeding we've seen. You can even pass the infant between Sims, which is really cool. This is Brian Schubert, the senior animator, speaking as well about it. And it is quite interesting to listen to it if you'd like to. And yeah, just see how much thought and effort's gone into all of the movements. Catherine speaks really beautifully about the animation process of how the infant interacts with the stairs, and you know how they're so clumsy and their movements are so big, and they kind of have to take in the staircase before they tackle it and manage to learn how to get up on the stairs. So I thought that was really beautiful too. And I also really enjoyed that they got Jackie Gratz here, who is the audio director, to explain that they wanted to make sure the cries of distress weren't actually that distressing for players. So it's still, all of the sounds they have is still quite cute. Tick, which was really nice as well. And then Dong-Sul Shin, the senior character artist, also spoke about new outfits and things like that. And I just think it looks adorable. I love the helmets as well. A lot of babies do need to wear helmets. Birthmarks, I mean, it's cool. It's looking really cool. And I love Graham. Graham's awesome. There's not only, oh yes, they interact with dogs. I was so excited to see that because, you know, I'm a dog lover. So I was very pleased to see that. And they do get a bit smelly. Not sure if I love that, but you know, it's realistic and it is a life simulation, isn't it? So that's all appropriate. But yeah, you'll see in this base game update, it looks like we're going to not only be getting the new life stage, we will, oh yes, that's the T. That is the T. This is all of us on March 14th. I love the interaction with the pets. So if you have cats and dogs, you'll be able to see that and explore that. We will on this channel, of course. We've got to decide what we do with all of these infants. 100 infant challenge. As I was saying, it looks like when we do get this update, we're also going to not only be getting the new life stage, obviously the new clothes, the hairs, which it looks like we get a lot of these. We're also going to be getting objects to use. We've got little baskets in the background here, a crib. I saw like bottles of things. I think I think that's a new rug as well. I love the helmets and the little beanie hats and sun hats. And it's all very consistent with the current toddler outfits we have in the game, which is great for consistency. But I'm also seeing a few new things in there as well, which I appreciate. So it looks like it's very balanced. This little strawberry outfit, come on, so cute. Maybe I'll finally get my, what is it, like the baby fever? All my friends have baby fever. It's just not happening for me. Like, I don't know. It doesn't matter that it's not, but I'm just like, is it gonna take The Sims to kind of make that happen or not? I don't know, but they are very cute. This is really sweet. It looks like they're looking through the doll house, through the window to watch the infant playing with the dolls. Very sweet. And I love seeing all of these like little helmets and beanies and things, the hairdos, the teeth. The birthmarks are really lovely. So they have set up a bit of a birthday party here. These baby wipes here look new. And I love how they've got all the high chairs, bit of a barbecue. This would probably be my kid. Like just not happy Jan. Looks like they're doing a little bit of peekaboo, but the kid's like, what are you doing? So it looks like there's quite a few interactions here, as well as all of the animations involved in bathing them. I actually think and whatnot. It looks like they're sitting in a little bath chair there. And again, we're seeing more of these bottles and those little objects. I love this. I'm seeing a gate in the background, a little safety gate, new light over here. And yeah, we've definitely got new toys and things over here. The baby wipes again, another bassinet over here that looks different to the one we see in the first frame. I wonder if you can teach them, well, I guess toddlers learn how to walk and speak. So I guess you won't be teaching them things yet because they're a younger age. But yeah, so cute. It's a baby. And yeah, I think my favorite part about this whole presentation is just the simple animation of the infant's eyes like closing and going to sleep at the end. That really tickles my heart. I think I just saw a koala. There's definitely a koala here in the corner. Little baskets, ooh, books on the wall. Do we already have those lights? I'm not sure if those might be new too. So cute. So after that massive news, we also got another little tidbit about the new expansion. Okay.
Oh, we're just a wee bit early to the Michelson's house.
The Michelson's house, okay? And this is a teaser for the next expansion coming to The Sims 4. So I don't know. Meet the family? I mean, clearly it's family gameplay, right? February the 2nd. So we're all waiting for February 2nd. So something is happening on February the 2nd? And then we get this image, which really kind of confused me a little bit because we're seeing Grimm again. So I'm like, what's with the Grimm? Is it just Grimm having a good old time, having their moment, or is there more to this? What's with the bathtub? Because this is all base game, I think. Oh, Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. There must be maybe a new scenario for Valentine's Day, something like that. And then I don't think this is an infant. I think this is a toddler. So something for toddlers too? So toddlers aren't forgotten about? I'm really not sure. And that was pretty much that. But then if that's not enough, we also got a base game update today where we have some new things. And I was really heartwarmed by a few of these things because it's actually adding some medical wearables to the game, which I think will mean so much to so many players. And also some top surgery scars. So let's check that out. So jumping into Create a Sim, let's check out these new items. I think we just click on the face and then go to accessories. Down here we have medical wearable, which is a new thing. And this is so cool. We have hearing aids in different colors so we can personalize it a little bit. And I just thought this was so great. And this is something that has been requested for a long time. So it's really great to see that they are putting this in the game. And you can either have them on both ears or you can have it on a singular ear. So most of the hairstyles look pretty good with it. I mean, I think a few of them, like the first one we have, wasn't really the best example. But I'm so glad that they actually have something in the game and that they've added it for all players. And yeah, I think that's really awesome. Then I believe it's in the full body section. We also have medical wearables and we have glucose monitors with a little plumb bob on them. So you can have them on your arm as a circular patch or the plumb bob one. The only thing is we're kind of bouncing around a bit and I can't see what I'm placing. I feel like they just are a little bit off with the camera there. Hopefully that can be updated. But the actual items look really good and I can see here you can wear them on both arms. You can also have here on the lower abdomen, the monitor as well, and you can see the different kinds too. And of course they come in different swatches as well. So that is pretty cool. Comment down below if this is something that you have in real life and if you've been or felt really pleased to see this. Last of all, there is also a top surgery scar. Now, I don't believe it's there for females. I think it might be males with either a masculine or feminine physical frame. And you'll find it in the body scar category. And here you go. So we have the top surgery scars, and this is it on the feminine frame as well. So that is awesome to see. I was also thinking about maybe why they couldn't just add it to the female frame because it's not here. I think there's a way to find it while it's been locked, just because sometimes double mastectomy scars can look similar to that. Not always, often they're very different, but you know, sometimes. And just for storytelling, that would have been nice to have. That would have been cool to see, and I'm curious, I'm sure there's a reason why not. Some of you guys might know in the comments down below, but I'm very, very happy to see it there for top surgery, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are thrilled to see that as well. There was also one addition to Build and Buy, which I think some of you guys will be very excited about. It's not very often that I don't want the finer details in The Sims 4, but this is one item which isn't something I would personally use because it's just too detailed for me, but I know some of you guys are going to be happy about it. And that is, I believe we now have a light switch for base game. We did get light switches in the Everyday Clutter kit, which a lot of people were excited about. And now there's also a base game one, so people who don't have that clutter kit can still have the option of this too. I recall the first time I tried to switch the unswitchable switch. 3 hours in a pitch black room, the screaming just kept getting louder and louder, and it wasn't until dawn when the light seeped in through the window that I was finally able to stop myself. Oh my gosh, the unswitchable switch. So there was a lot of backlash with the fact that these switches are not usable in the game because there's a lot of custom content with light switches that you can use to turn on and off the lights in game. So I think they're having a little bit of a laugh with that. So there you go. There's the light switches. No, I don't believe they work. I really think that they needed them to work. So I hope maybe in a patch they do. Again, I don't know if there's a reason why they can't do that, but it is hard when you see it in CC. Then The Sims not doing it. But you know, we'll wait and see. But if you guys do like the detail, I'm sure you'll enjoy that. And also from practical point of view, not a literal point of view, I would probably argue that it's easier to just click a light to turn the lights on and off. I saw a few people saying that on Twitter as well, just because it's quicker. I don't know if that's gonna make anyone feel better, but there's that, okay? I kind of feel like now they're in the game, I'm gonna have to put light switches in every room because now that they're there, it's kind of like the toilet roll thing. I can't put a toilet in without the toilet paper roll because it's there. Oh no, what has The Sims done to me? Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think about all of this news. Again, I'll link in the description down below a link to the original stream. I might link Sims Community as well because I've done several great articles about it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. And I look forward to speaking to you all soon. Doctor! Also, massive thank you to my members as well. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. Thank you.